This is my golf control. I never took off the golf club. Guys, yeah, this is wrong for golf. I never took off the golf club. I never remember this, guys. This is wrong for golf club. I never took off the golf club. Guys, this is wrong for golf club. I never took off the golf club.
Wheels spin on the ground. Sky dark rolls a sound. Echo in the heart's core. Ride like never before. Pedals screaming, wind howl. Freedom rushes through the soul. Chase the night, break the dawn. Never stop, keep rolling on.
And dudes, we are back once again, dudes. Colin here over at Inside Cycling World Bros. What's going on, dudes? So fantastic here. Joe's Guitar Shop, first into the chat, guys. In the pipe, 5x5, Joe. Dude, have you been watching that much lurking in the background that you know the 5x5? Dudes, Echelon Racing League today with Echelon Racing Productions here. Promotion, sorry. We're going to be doing the B category here. This is our first time doing this. New platform. Last year we did the Echelon Racing League over on my Whoosh. This year we're on Training Peaks Virtual. Dudes, I rode the course this week. I did 3 laps of the course this week. It's about 9 kilometers per lap. I think it's 9.3. So you're in the south end of the western island, the kind of the jungle forested island over on Training Peaks Virtual. There's a little city there. You know, there's that little ET route. There's a little route. It's about 2.2 kilometers long. I've ridden that one as well. It looks like a little shape of ET from the old Atari 2600 game from way back in the days, guys. It's part of that. So you kind of head out the chute, hang a left. I did ride it. There is a couple little kickers on it. There's some 3-4% gradients. In fact, there's 2 sprint points. Remember, this is a scratch race though, guys. Scratch race. Just over 7 minutes to go here, folks. 7 minutes. What I'm going to do here right now is everything looks pretty good here to me. Don's here. Let's get it on. Shaka Khan. Hey, Don, dude, I miss you, bro. I miss you. I miss the whole Inside Cycling World crew, guys. I've been just sitting around doing my bike rides. Don, I'm back on. I think I'm on 13 days straight of riding now. I've been riding every day. You know what? I know I've lost a few pounds. I was getting kind of pudgy. Some of my jerseys were not fitting anymore. Luckily, I've got the Inside Cycling World jersey on right now, looking resplendent. Dudes, I'm really excited to be doing this. I think we need some more promotion of this. Get the word out there that we're doing this. I dropped this stream into the Training Peaks Virtual main Discord. Okay, someone's saying weird. Who's this here? Weird. Figured it out. Yeah, dude, there's a lot of stuff to figuring this out. 6 minutes to go, guys. This is going to be the B category. There is a C category as well. I don't think they're racing together. I think they're separate races. It's going to be very hard for me to go back and forward. I'm going to jump in here, guys. So I've got the stream going. Everything looks good. Don. Yeah, great to see you, Don. John Wakefield, Esports, like, have to sit this one out. Bad back injury. Good luck, all. Hey, John, nice to meet you, dude. Dawn's saying, I hope things are going well with Joey, Jojo, and yourself. Yeah, dude, not too bad. I'm getting through my training for the life insurance stuff. Kind of been a bit slow because I'm kind of I don't know if I'm a stubborn learner. I ask a lot of questions. I don't just go with what they tell you. But this week, I think I'll be ready to rock. As again, I said, I'd rather just keep doing my cycling commentary, but there's not a lot of... we need more support on the esports stuff, guys. 5 minutes to go, guys. What I'm going to do here is jump into Training Peaks itself. And we're going to have a little look around here, watching Jason Drummond. I wonder how I see the other riders. Guys, this is all new to me. I did mess around with spectating through the week. Joe's Guitar Shop, dude, where you been? So guys, I know Joe's Guitar Shop from way back when. Actually, this is a really good look at the course here. Oh, it's zooming me in. I don't want to zoom in though. I want to stay out. And I'm currently trying to figure out how to get into free cam mode. Someone told me it was Shift F9. I'm not seeing it as Shift F9. Dudes, I gotta get this light down here to help me out. I can't see my keyboard. Yeah, that's gonna be that one there. Sorry guys. It's not, that's my brightness key. It must be function F9, but I can't get it into it. Yeah, I have no control over the camera. I'm going to be just doing this one today. Hopefully someone here in the chat can let me know what's going on. How to actually get into free spectate mode. I know you can do it. I've done it before. Got Jeff Baumgartner here in the chat. So guys, I'm reading the chat over in Training Peaks Virtual itself. Guys are warming up right now. Currently, it looks like we have 5, 8, 9. It looks like we got 11 riders in the chute right now. Okay, I'm just going to say okay to that. Here's our chat. Okay, I can change the chat away. Good luck, riders. You are on camera. Some guys probably don't even know I'm doing this. So I just dropped that in there. Yeah, Dawn, everything's going pretty good. Joey's dad is now officially out of the hospital. He's back at home. The oldest brother, Steve, is there just keeping an eye on him because he can't. He could take care of himself, but, you know, he could fall over and hurt himself. 3 minutes out, guys. What we're doing here is called 2 legs bad. 3 laps, 11 riders in the chute right now. Okay, guys, I'm getting better at this now, looking at all the data here coming through to me. This gives you a pretty good look at the course here. I can tell you right now that where they're starting here, they're going to go up the road a couple hundred meters. They're going to hang a hard left. It's a 90-degree corner. Lots of 90s on this course. They will travel up the road. There's going to be a cut-through section. There's 2 sprint points. However, remember, no sprint points available. This is just a scratch race. But you're going to see sprint points on like the easterly side and the westerly side of the course. Brent Sensenig is here too. Brent, really good to see you, dude. Glad to see everyone's back inside virtual cycling again now, guys. Dawn's watching today, not riding. College open house in New York City. Yeah, so he's back home. Joey's mom, remember, she went into the hospital too. Just a bunch of weird stuff going on. She's been in the hospital the whole time, Dawn. Remember, she went in on probably when I did Il Lombardia. Maybe a week before that. She's been in over 3 weeks right now. Wondering what's going on, you know. Jeff's talking about his V6. That's his Wahoo Kicker V6. Broke this week. So on his wife's backup. Guys, we're 1 minute and 30 to go here. Guys, so the live chat is open. If you're a rider and you're racing, get in here. I wonder how... Okay, screenshot, send chapeau. Yeah, let's send some chapeaus. Chapeau to Jason Drummond. I need to figure out how to get to a different rider here. So guys, this is the control I'm going to use for now. I'm hoping when this gets live, I'm going to see a leaderboard here and I can click on the riders. Now, I did test this out. I used a controller. Guys, I'm a gamer. I used a controller. Here we go. Event entrance. We've got Jeff Baumgartner, Tristan Knight, Wesley Bickler, Daniel Neusbauer. That name is familiar to me. Eric Mitchell, Jonathan Matthews, Brent Sensenik. I know this bro. Rider number 7 here. Jason Drummond, Joe Meyer. Joe Meyer is Joe's Guitar Shop. That is Joe Meyer, Joe's Guitar Shop. Fantastic race he was in over last year at the Echelon Racing League. Joe, really good to see you, dude. We've got Merritt Raitt and Bo Thoreau, and Frank Kundiff. Hey, Frank. Frank's here. Just trying to see how I switch between different riders. Guys, I'm doing a lot of messing around here in the background. Yo, dude. Jeff Baumgartner. Yo, yourself, dude. So, dudes, the chat is live on YouTube. This is how I do all my videos. Don in the chat. He's the man. He's always here with me. The race is off, guys. Big start here for Brent Sensenig, pushing out at over 300 watts. See if I can jump around. Yes, I can jump around from rider to rider here. This is perfect. This is what I want to see, guys. Wesley Bickler on the front here. There's going to be a hard corner coming up right away. They take it right now, folks. They're going to accelerate up here, maybe a few hundred meters at 2 to 3% gradient. Yeah, you can see 2% gradient in the top corner here of the screen, top right-hand side. Slight minor winds coming out of the northwest. Let's get some views here for you guys. Now, I think I could just toggle through like this too. No, can I do that? Nope, can't do that. I wonder if I do this. I might have to just toggle through like this, guys. There will be a hard left-hand corner coming up. Guys, I pre-rode the course. I'm not your commentator who just talks about stuff. I actually do the rides too. I do the rides, guys. Haven't done Coast and Roast yet. Remember, tomorrow's a different course, guys. If you're brand new to Training Peaks Virtual, I would say the most realistic simulator out there. They've got wind inputs. At least, you know, guys, I'm not a huge expert on Training Peaks Virtual. Guys, all you get out of Colin is natural and authentic. If I don't know it, I don't know it. If I don't know who you are, I don't know who you are. That's how it is. Dawn, yeah, the Tour de France kittens are doing well, plus the crazy dogs. Dawn, the Tour de France kittens are still kicking. All three of them live on my back deck now. They know it's safe near to the house here. The mum disappeared, though. Gonna hang a hard right here, I believe. Hard right coming up. 90-degree corner here. Now we're heading out to one of the farms. I think this point here is called Viewpoint Farm. So when you're doing the ride yourself, it's going to give you commands, prompts as to when you can turn. Dudes, I need to just check to make sure I'm not blocking out any data here. I'm going to move my camera over a bit. There we go. That should be pretty good for you guys at home there. So yeah, I believe up here it's called Viewpoint Farm. In fact, I can see the banner line for the sprint point. This would have been a really good points race. This would have been a really good points race here. So dudes, what we're doing, this is the B category. Please stick around later. This stream will end. And actually, I have to go start another stream because the Elite stream kind of auto-started this morning. We're doing it with ZMS Studios out of the UK. Me and Damon are working together on this one. Damon, how's it going, dude? It was great talking to you through the week. We've been just kind of setting this up in the background here. Damon's going to be in control of everything for the Elite Racing. The Elites are going to be pretty awesome, dudes. I think they're doing 4 laps of this event. 3 laps here. A little bit of a 1% grade here. There's a kicker on the other side of the course, guys. You're going to see it. That's over where I think we call it. Actually, maybe this is Viewpoint Lake because there is a lake right here on the left-hand side of the screen. You can just see it now. Maybe I can flip the camera around a little bit here and you can get a quick look at it. Point of view, just having a look through the screen here, hanging out with Wesley Bickler, over to Daniel Neusbauer. Looks like everyone's sticking together here, folks. So far, I expect this to be like this. Jonathan Matthews just dangling on the back. You're putting a bit of a dig in here, pushing almost 400 watts, trying to jump back on. Love seeing all this good data here. Nice low heart rate, dude. You can see top middle of the screen, his current power going off right now. Wow, usually I have my mouse set to a red color. It must have defaulted over to white here. So Jonathan pushed right through, got to the front, totally backed off the power there. He's trying to get back into the draft. Really good drafting physics on Training Peaks Virtual. Really good road simulation. I've seen the winds a few times. I'm like, yeah, I can feel the wind. Totally. Okay, so they're going back out that way again. Okay, so if you guys look at the map at the top of the screen here in the top right, it's twisted on its side right now, but that's the little ET profile. It should turn right away here. It's going to turn. We're going to go back through the finish line coming up. Sorry, I lied. We're going out on the ET course now. There's a couple little 3%ers through here, and actually through this sprint point coming up, I think this is Viewpoint Farm, this one. When we go through the banner, which you can see coming up in the distance here, there's a bit of 7% downhill. It's about 3 to 7%. We actually come back through there on the final lap. So they're going to work their way around, kind of looping back and forth through here. Now look at that little picture in the top right-hand corner. Now you can see that's the little ET symbol from the Atari 2600 game from back in the days. Okay, John, thank you so much. This is why the chat's open, guys. Colin, camera view 0 will give you a follow free cam style zoom in with the plus. Dude, thanks. Thank you so much. There we go. So now I think I can use, yep, now I can do it, guys. Awesome. There we go. Dude, I just didn't know which one it was. I think there is one, though, where it's more of a drone camera. Guys, I love being in control of the camera. It's fantastic. Hopefully I didn't make you sick to your stomachs there. All riders together here, guys. So don't have a big field. It looks like we have 12 riders in total. Let me just see. I want to see if everyone's still here. Yeah, everyone is still here, guys. And if you look at the top screen too, like this rider here, this is Eric Mitchell, currently kicking out over 500 watts there. You can see he's averaging 295 watts, 296 now. So there's 3 numbers in the middle. It's kind of got like his low power, his average power, and then his max power that he's kicked out so far. I do find it very interesting. Ooh, someone's off the front, guys. Someone's trying to make a move off the front. Who's this? Jeff Baumgartner pushing to the front, guys. Has a 2-second gap now. Looks like about 10 meters over chasers. Jeff Baumgartner, Daniel Neusbauer is trying to lead them back. Good move here. There's a downhill here, guys. Watch this top draft corner. The percentage here in the draft at the top. 4, 5, 6%. It should hit 7. There we go. 7%. The other riders have managed to jump right back on. And I did dub that corner Chicken Corner in my head. Because there's a chicken in the middle of the road back there. He always likes to live there for some reason. Riders coming through now. Wesley Bickler, Eric Mitchell, Merritt Rate, all coming to the front, guys. Yeah, again, John Wakefield, bro, thanks for helping me out there with that feature. I guess it is the same as all the rest. But I do know that there is also a free cam one where I can kind of hover around and control it. And I was experimenting with it. I was saying earlier, dudes, I'm a gamer. I was playing games this morning. Okay, guys, right now we're coming back through the finish line. This is the actual finish line here. We're coming through it in the opposite direction, though. You can see here we've done 4.6 kilometers. So for all that winding around, we've kind of covered half of one lap at this point. This total race should be about 27.9 kilometers, I believe, 27.6 kilometers. The cut-through point here, it's called the cut-through from one side, from the far side. It should be called Water Tower when they go through here. They should take a right-hand corner up here, I believe. Let's just see if I remember this course right. Nope, they're going... Yeah, they are. They are going through. Frank Cundiff sitting on the back here right now. I do want to have a quick look. Yeah, so I can just quickly toggle around. No one's behind Frank here. Frank, get in there, dude. Get in there. Get in that draft. He's got some nice draft here right now. We just have light winds here. Guys, here's a question for all the Training Peaks junkie nutters out there. Do you ever see events, races, where they deliberately, like, juice the wind up, if you know what I'm saying? So that you can actually get some echelon action going on. Like, I'd love to see that in racing. Guys, I ride all the platforms. I know most of you don't know who I am. Colin, Inside Cycling World. Channel's been around, wow, I think coming up on 3 years. I have about 450 videos on my channel, all long-form content, guys. I don't do any of the short garbage. I don't do any of the short stuff. I can see the brake lights coming off and on. So I've done a couple rides on Training Peaks. I actually rode about a year ago, guys. I actually posted a video to the Training Peaks virtual Discord. Sometimes I don't like doing that. And like I just said, you know, like I did that video last November and I just shared it on the Training Peaks virtual now. I don't want to spam people with my stuff, right? But that's the only way you get your name out there too. TDF Cats should be named Tatty, Come On, Jonas, and Rick Frickintel. Absolutely, dude. The Shift F9 is something different. You'll need practice with that. Yeah, dude, I just couldn't get it to activate. I have used Function F9 a lot over on BT. I love flying around. So yeah, I did have my controller set up. The problem with the controller, it's just my problem. I'm an inverted game player. I play all my games inverted, which is it's not as common anymore. And the controller setup for Training Peaks Virtual doesn't have an inverted option. So like when I'm looking up, it's actually firing me down. It's kind of like inverted means you're using your controller like you're flying a plane. Okay, guys, this is where we come through. Nope, back through. This is Water Tower now. Heading up. And you can see here right away, it's really good looking from this angle here. There is an uphill here. We should hit 3% here. It's just a little false flat section coming up here on our way over to the Water Tower. Where's the Water Tower? It's over here, guys. Right up back behind us there. They call this the Water Tower route. The Water Tower section of this route. going to get a bit higher here, and we're going to zoom out a bit, guys. See this group's all together here now. Looking good, dudes. Looking good. Someone's pushing on the front here. Jonathan Matthews. It's Jeff. No, it's Tristan Knight. Tristan Knight at the front, guys. 360 watts. Dudes, I did notice that riding on Training Peaks, you don't really know what kind of watts per kilo anyone's pushing. And you know what? I've decided I really like that. Look at this here. Tristan Knight going for it, dudes. Again, he's taking advantage of that little 2% downhill now just to bridge away a little bit. Pushing 300 watts. It is a long ways to go still. Currently moving close to 60 kilometers an hour through here, guys. Riders coming back on now, led by Daniel Neusbauer. Pretty sure I saw Daniel Neusbauer last year in the Echelon Racing League. We'll bring it down a bit here. Oh, yeah, dudes. Best part coming up. Chicken Corner's coming up soon. We do have Chicken Corner coming up. Guys, this is kind of how I do all my videos. A lot of fun. Try to keep it fun. Try to keep it upbeat. Let's not take ourselves too seriously here. We're all here to have fun. We're all here to race. Let's get zoomed in here. We're going to hang out with Tristan here for a second. Tristan's going to move up into first place right now, just passing Jeff Baumgartner. Just sitting on shoulder. Jeff's not allowing that. He's saying, no, wait, Tristan, you stay right back there. This is the infamous Chicken Corner coming up right now. Right in the middle of the road, there's this trick chicken. He's like a guard dog. He's the chicken that chases you when you go by. There he is. The chicken is on the road right there, guys. Chicken Corner. See you, Mr. Chicken. I think he survived being ran over there. And here's a nice kick, guys. 7% gradient here. This would have been perfect for a sprint point. And some of the guys are putting in some digs here. Just naturally, these dudes want to race. Naturally, these dudes want to race. Going to go through the chat here, guys. Depending on your keyboard setup, hold shift plus to zoom in and out. Yeah, the zoom's really easy. Everything else is good. Thanks, John. I do know about using the F9 for the free cam where you can fly around almost like in helicopter mode. I really like the draw and distance here on Training Peaks. Like I can see the back end of the course, guys. And like I said, I think I probably rode this course on Monday or Tuesday this week. And I put 3 laps into it. Jeff Baumgartner and Tristan Knight pushing away, guys. And we are seeing some damage done to the field here. Damage has been done on that little kick, that 6-7% kick up the backside there. Brent Sensenig sitting here ahead of Bo Thoreau and Frank Kundiff. I'm going to, okay, let's get back into free mode. We're back in free mode now. So Frank looks like he's going to be riding solo here. Frank just dropped down to 0 watts there. Not sure if he had a little bit of a disconnect. Getting up, he's got riders right ahead of him. Actually, Frank just needs to dig a little bit here. Hopefully, Frank can get on this downhill, push a few watts here. Frank's averaging 261 watts at the moment for this ride. Peaked out at 728. We're going to move our way up through the field. Both a row here, just trying to jump back on. Jonathan Matthews here with Brent Sensenig. Brent's decked out in the black here. Jonathan Matthews is in the yellow jersey. Jason Drummond in blue. Merit Rate in this blue and black jersey here. Kind of on this long drag now. We might be going all the way to the end, to the other end of the course now. I remember that. Let's just see what happens here. Oh, we do turn. So, okay, this makes sense now. This would be the actual finish line of the race right here, guys. Look at the distance in the top left. 9.2. I think each lap is 9.3 kilometers. Let's see. Let's see what Merritt's going to finish at here. Should be 9.3. 9.3 kilometers right there. Boom. And I know they're going to take a left-hand corner coming up. They will be climbing up a small incline, 2 to 3% right away, before they go back through the cut-through section of the course. So here we go. You're going to see they're going to start climbing right away. Little 2-3% gradient here. I think we hit 3. Maybe only 2. The lake's over on the right-hand side here. Lake's just over that hill. And looks like most of the riders are back together here. I think we got one rider off the back here. Actually, we got 2. We've got Bo Thoreau and Frank Kundiff are just trailing a little bit here, guys. Frank's 5 seconds behind Bo. Bo is 11 seconds, it looks like. 16 seconds behind the front group. Little drag coming here. They should be turning right away, guys. Here's that turn coming up right now. This is called the cut through on this course. through the farmlands. It's flat here. It's going to actually drop down again. Once they make this corner here, this left-hander, they will be dropping down. They should hit about a 3% downhill gradient here. Yeah, there we go. Good douche in your face, guys. I do ride the courses. Okay. We got Geppetto here. The hardest wind in TPV is what we call a light wind in Denmark. Yeah, exactly, dude. We call that a fresh breeze. Dudes, I live on pro cycling stats for all my racing, the real world racing. Dude, and Geppetto, I did the Tour of Denmark this year. I did that race. Mads Pedersen won that race handily. But what an awesome race that was. Dude, I have full video coverage of that race on my channel. You can go check that out if you want. If you want to have a flashback session to that. It's all done just like this. Me just goofing around, having fun. Interacting with the chat, guys. I'm not here just to talk at you about how great of a cycling commentator I am. I'm here to interact with you dudes. I learned so much from this group. It's unbelievable. Guys, we're heading back out to the farm now. Well, the farm on the one end, this is all farmlands here, obviously. I will be riding Training Peaks a lot more, dudes. I saw there's been some graphical improvements. I think they did it over on the Ice World side. Training Peaks has 2 islands with connector bridges on the north and south ends of the islands. A lot of fun to ride. Yeah, false flatty, curvy, swervy. Dawn likes the graphics on this one. Yeah, Dawn, they're constantly improving the graphics. So, Dawn, I know you don't do a lot of inside riding yet. You're going to start soon. I know you are this winter. Training Peaks Virtual is kind of the one that's... Dude, and I don't know all the details, but it's very realistic. Very realistic. Draft dynamics. The wind, I think they put some road resistance into it as well. That's kind of what it's known for. It's supposed to have the most realistic physics package to simulate cycling. And they're currently working on boosting the graphics up. Fresh breeze and natural brakes. Exactly, dude. Dawn knows what a fresh breeze is. Yeah, guys, if you don't know, over on Pro Cycling Stats, they call a 25 kilometer an hour wind, so 50 mile an hour wind, they call that a fresh breeze. So we just go with that now. Eric's here. Great commentary as always. Thanks, Eric. Guys, I love doing this. I'd love to do this for a living. Unfortunately, I guess whatever. Yeah, it's just the way it is. I put a lot of time into this. Love doing commentary. Love watching the cycling. And I love the chat. I love interacting with people in the chat, guys. You guys are what makes this happen. Currently, right now, guys, we've got 2 riders on the back. So we got a group of 10 on the front. We're 37 seconds back to Beau Thoreau, and then it looks like it's probably... Oh, I think we lost Frank. We lost Frank, guys. So Frank might have had a disconnect there, slight mechanical. Beau is 38 seconds back. I do see a rider in the background there. I just saw a rider back there. He's not showing... Yep, there he is now. It's saying one more. Maybe it just doesn't get displayed on the leaderboard when you fall too far back. I'm going to see if I can figure that out here, guys. Let me get back into my control here. I thought I saw a rider back there. It's saying there's plus 1 more, so I think Frank's still there. Frank, hang in there, dude. Hang in there. So on the long straightaway here, you can see they've got a big gap now, moving up to Eric Mitchell. Here's our front group, dudes. 9 riders in this group. I thought there was 12 riders. Actually, there's only 11 riders on course, it's saying. So I think we did lose Frank altogether. Joe Meyer from Joe's Guitar Shop, Brent Sensenik. These guys I know from last year. Tristan Knight, Jonathan Matthews, Wesley Bickler, Joe Baumgartner. Dude, I should know how to say your name. Baumgartner. Wesley Merritt Rate. And I think that covers everyone right now. Guys, don't forget to Game 7 World Series tonight. We're watching here from home. I'm in Alberta, Canada. I've only been to a couple of live baseball games, MLB games. I really love it. I don't really watch a lot of baseball, but I like how slow it is. I can goof around. I can listen to a podcast. Me and Joey can just chit-chat. The game's on. You don't really miss a lot. It's so slow-moving. That's what I enjoy about it. We're actually doing the reverse on the ET route here. And it's this part of the course that I think will be the deciding section, guys, coming up. There's a sprint point coming up. You're going to see the banner right away. Sorry, I'm going the wrong way. Where's that banner? I think it's just hidden away there. There it is, coming around the next left-hand bend here. This will be the deciding point of the course later on. We're at 13 kilometers now, guys. This is where they've got that 7% coming up from the other side. It's after the infamous chicken corner. So prepare to see our friend the chicken on the road. He never leaves. He's like that guard dog that attacks you on your bike all the time. In fact, we're going to get zoomed right in here so you can see the chicken there. Oh, I can see him already. There he is. He's right in the middle of the road. What are you doing there, dude? So guys, when we come through for the last time on the third time through, we will be going back up that segment. That's where the big watts are going to be dropped. And yeah, there's going to be some damage done there. Right now, these riders all look very evenly matched. You can see power being backed off here as they kind of go down this little 2-3% segment. We're moving on, guys. I'm going to jump back into the chat here quickly, get caught up with everyone. Eric, so great to see a platform where the dynamics don't just promote a blob of people zipping around. Yeah, dude, I agree. Curious to see if these racers figure out how to use the wind to their advantage. It's picking up. Yeah, Eric, I know for a fact, I noticed it a lot when I did my first ride ever on Training Peaks, which was over a year ago. Actually, probably 11 months ago. This month, I think, a year ago. There was some strong winds on the coast, and I could feel the difference. I honestly could feel the difference. When the wind direction changed as I was doing a full loop, I think I did the full loop of the island. I could really feel it. Got gas station here on the left. I think it'd be really cool to give some good landmarks here on course. I think it's fun to give names to corners and areas. So good gas station, cut through, chicken corner. We've got it all going on here, guys. Great graphics here. Really good cover. You're really able to cover the race well, I guess is what I'm trying to say there. Keep an eye on everyone. Now, I will jump away later today. Actually, I'm doing the elites right after this, guys. So don't forget about that. This stream will stop. I have to recreate the elite stream because it got destroyed this morning. I will have time to do it. And get it over to Damon. Then you're going to see a totally different presentation later, guys. Up 3% grading here, going the reverse through the cut through. It's going to level off as soon as they hit the corner there. They do have a crosswind at about 8 kilometers over their right shoulders right now. So like right now, they're going to be driving into a headwind when they take this corner here. Yeah. Head to, left side crosswind. It's almost dead on, actually, coming over their left shoulder there. I'd love to see races designed, though, where you kind of almost know. It's kind of like watching Tour de France, any of the races that I've covered. You know, they'll say, hey, man, at kilometer 80, you're going to be near like the shoreline. There's strong winds. Expect echelons. So you could almost build that into the race. Training Peaks Virtual, if you're listening. This would be a great feature. Maybe they already have it, and I'm just blathering here, but blathering's allowed. You know, you could say, okay, during the cut-through segment, or whatever course you want to be on, guys, there's going to be a 30k an hour crosswind coming through there. That's going to affect all the riders, and the riders will know that in advance from like their DSs. Their virtual DSs, like, hey guys, you got to be careful going through there because there's going to be a big headwind and the draft is going to be reduced because it's going to be a crosswind. I don't think that would be that hard to do. It would make it so real to me. It would just totally different strategy, tactics, and dynamics to the racing. Yeah, consider it Emerson LC for your life insurance needs. John Wayfield, the dynamics on TPV are amazing. You actually feel the draft. Cornering dynamics, braking wind, nothing comes close in my opinion. John, awesome comment, dude. So John, I haven't ridden enough of it yet, but when I did that ride way last year, I did feel the wind. I think I did 3 rides. So I did a loop where I just did one island. I did a loop where I did both islands. I went all the way around them. I think on my finishing lap, I jumped on with Cyril Citrine pace group, and I'm like, oh, thank you, because I need this. I just jumped in the group and just cruised on by. I've already got some names made up for myself, certain things that I see out on course. It just makes it fun, guys. So John here is definitely promoting TPV as the most realistic simulator out there. Guys, I think it's really good. Then I also rode this course. I did 3 laps through the week. I can't remember when. I'm just getting back into cycling condition, guys. Like I said, that little kick there, that 3%, I think Wesley really likes that. Wesley Bickler here, up at the front. And dudes, all the riders that are here, I apologize if I don't know enough about you yet. If you see the video, please comment. Let me know where you're from. Give me some background. Give me some dirt. What are you racing in? How long have you been racing, guys? Reach out to me in any way you want. You can do it through YouTube. Drop a comment. And please like the videos too, guys, if you can. That's the only way people get to see it. The likes are the most. Guys, I'm in a YouTube boot camp right now that I got invited to on my channel. And a little bragging about myself, if that makes any sense at all. I guess there's 40 of us there. The lady that's running it says you guys were all hand selected to do this. This wasn't just a random draw. We like your channels. We like what you're doing. We're trying to help you out. But liking the videos, I guess my whole point is here. Liking the videos does so much for the channel. It's the only way other people get to see it. Again, guys, I can see their power, but I never know what their watts per kilo is. And I kind of like that. You can't see that when you're riding it. Some of the platforms, if you're looking at the leaderboard, if you're new to this, guys, chicken corner. And looks like we've got some damage going on here too, guys. Sorry, I haven't been active enough on the camera here. Riders are struggling to get back on. This is that 7% gap again. Jonathan Matthews sitting on the back. Dude, come on, Jonathan, bro. Let's get it. Dig, dig, dig. Jonathan's pushing hard here, man. 400 watts. He's just got to get up over the top. Don't lose it, dude. Come on, bro. Let's go. Jonathan, we're pulling for you, dude. Jonathan here in the yellow. Looking good, dude. You got this. You got this. There will be some downhill coming up, Jonathan. You can just see those riders just ahead of you now. I'm just going to bounce up here to Merritt, and we're going to have a little look back here. I like to do this a lot too, guys. We can jump back and just see Jonathan lurking in their background. Merritt's riding with Jason Drummond at the moment. So, guys, that corner, that little climb there does a lot of damage. I just want to back here. Okay, get back to 0 here again, guys. Sorry, I'm screwing this up, aren't I? Wesley. Okay, camera mode. Give me my camera mode back. Okay, sorry guys. I'm trying to get locked back into camera mode here. Is that how you do it? Yeah, there we go. On the front, dudes, Jeff Baumgartner and Wesley Bickler. We're going to look back. Here comes the crew. They're coming back up, guys. I think we got about 5 riders chasing. Yeah, so that's going to give us 8 riders essentially in that front group. Those 5 are going to jump back on right now with our 2 leaders up front. Yep, they're coming back. Then we have 2 riders further back. That should be Jonathan Matthews, and there's going to be another rider there. Oh, one guy's trying to bridge up in the middle here. Who is that? Yeah, you can see them all. I think that's basically our group right there, guys. You can see all the way back. Nice drawing, too. I like the drawing. Like, I can see those riders very clearly on my monitor here with these old eyes of mine. One rider really bridging hard here. Look at this dude. Huge effort here by this dude trying to bridge back on. This will be the end of our second lap, dudes. I can tell right now the finishing chute will be right ahead of us. Gadoosh. There it is, guys. I don't know who that was coming back on there in the orange jersey. It's Daniel Neusbauer coming back on now, guys. He put in a huge effort to get back on there, guys. Now, I'm sure a lot of these dudes, these guys are probably pretty racy, a lot lighter weight than I am, and especially right now, guys, did put on some weight over the winter here. Actually, you know what I put my weight on? All my streaming I did. When I was streaming the Tour de France every day, 4 to 6 hours a day. Vuelta a España, 4 to 6 hours every day. I think there was one day I did a 9-hour stream. I did 2 races. I did Tour de France, and I did the Tour de France Femmes. They were back-to-back on that final weekend. The Inside Cycling World community is well aware of that. They were here with me. Don, he's in the chat right now, guys. He's been here for every video. Every video I've made, Don has been here. There might be one he missed. Maybe one. So, that's why Don has the special little symbol beside his name there. He's a moderator. Okay. Just a bit left. Let's go. Yeah, they got 1 lap to go, guys. And then as soon as I'm done, guys, I got to end the stream, and I got to get my elite stream set up again and get in contact with Damon and make sure we're all good. Focus on speed means more than watts per kilo when you get used to it. Then cornering, coming around for a 709er. You new guys, you're gonna have to learn what that's all about. You're gonna have to look that up by yourselves. The Inside Cycling World junkies know what coming around for 709er actually means. Looks like we got 8 riders in this group, guys. 8 riders. We started with 12. I think we had 16 signed up for the elites. We lost Frank early. So we've got 8 in this front group. Let's just bounce back, guys. We never leave a man out there alone. We leave no man behind. Here's Jonathan Matthews. Actually is riding with Merit Rate. So these two are together here. And you can see here too, guys, what they do on most of these platforms. You can see that Merit is on a TT bike. All these bikes will be neutralized. What do I mean by that? Any draft benefits, any aerodynamics benefits will be neutralized. So it's just what we call in the gamer world cosmetics. So, it's a lot of these platforms, these guys aren't really that far behind. A lot of these platforms will have like fun bikes. It could be like a tricycle or a big, a fat bike with big fat wheels, which would really be slow. But if you neutralize them, everyone's riding on the same spec bike, if you want to call it that way, just so that it's not too much of an advantage for anyone. We got Bo Thoreau here. Where's Bo right now? Okay, Bo is on just a cruisy pace here now. Actually, this is going to be interesting here, guys. I'm going to stick with Bo for a second here, just as an experiment for me, because Bo will be doing a head-on with these riders. I want to see if they're going to appear. So if you look at the screen on the top right-hand corner, you can see the main group coming towards us right now. Bo is going towards them. He's this little farm chunk out. They should go right past him, I believe, or they might turn up there. Will they pop in? There they are. I can see them popping in, guys. If you look on the screen at the top, they're taking a right-hand bend to them, which is a left-hander for Bo here. There's Jonathan Matthews on the backside. There's another rider there. That must be Merit Rate. Merit Rate's on the TT bike. Aha. Interesting. So at this point here, I think Bo could jump on Merit's wheel and get a bit of a draft. Even so, he's actually quite a ways behind here, but this is really cool to see. So guys, as I learn, hopefully you learn something out of this too. Guys, let's get back to the front. Joe Myers up there. Jeff Baumgartner. 20.9 kilometers in now, guys. I remember this only goes to 27 and a bit. 27 and change, guys. Wesley Bickler's here. 2 Bills here. Going past the gas station, we're going to be heading out on the reverse route of the ET section. So you can actually ride the ET route, just, it's just a little solo loop. I think I did that a couple weeks back. So I am now an official, fully paying member on Training Peaks Virtual. Remember, they had it for free. Indy Velo was free, so it was Indy Velo to start. Training Peaks acquired it, rebranded as Training Peaks Virtual. It was free for a while, which was great. Now it's all been packaged like as a group. Like Training Peaks, great way to track all your training, your improvements. I look at it every day now. It's the best system out there for that. And basically, the way I look at it, this is kind of like an added feature of Training Peaks now for what you pay. Great deal. And if you were to get this, guys, so I don't know what I paid. I think I paid Canadian dollars. I think I paid about 140 Canadian for the year. So let's just say 11, 12 bucks a month. You get access to using all the features of Training Peaks, and you get access to physics-wise, probably the most correct platform out there, from what I'm hearing. Yeah, it's kind of a no-brainer to sign on. Let's go, boys. Let's go. So they will be climbing here a little bit, just super false flatty here, but you can see Jeff knows this, and he's not messing around, dudes. I was seeing 400 or 500 watts there out of Jeff. He knows I can do some damage here and hopefully shed another rider or two out of here. It starts to become a war of attrition here. Jeff's going. Joe Myers reacting. Wesley Bickler's coming across. Got 3 riders here trying to get back together here. This might be a pretty good move here. We could have 4. I'm also seeing Eric Mitchell getting across. Then there's a bit of a gap back to Brent Sensenig, Daniel Nussbauer, Tristan Knight, Jason Drummond. Jonathan Matthews, Merit Rate are a little further back, guys. Chicken corner. Third rider on course, that would have been Wesley Bickler. Looked like he diverted really hard here to avoid that. Guys, is steering active for the race, guys? I'd love to know that too. To me, it looked like Wesley Bickler back there actually tried to drive around the chicken. I know what there is. I think they call it tactical positioning on Training Peaks Virtual. Like I said, guys, I was trying to figure it out on my controller, but I cannot. My brain cannot use the controller normal style. I can only use it inverted. So I was like, I can't control the cam. Yeah, awesome stuff, guys. Awesome stuff. Great racing here. We're at 23 kilometers, dudes. Let's pump this hard. What I would like to see, I noticed this morning that unless you have the code for event, I couldn't even see Echelon Racing League events on there. So it'd be really cool to see all the events on there so everyone can go, oh, I wonder what that's about. Oh, okay, so it's going to be a race series over the next November, December, all the way through January, guys. This is a big race series. You can join one race, you can join two, or you can get the season pass. Remember, guys, Echelon Racing League, Project Echelon is for a great cause. It assists disabled U.S. veterans in their recovery. So, guys, put that in the back of your mind when you're thinking about participating. That's who you're helping. I love it. Love that as a Canadian, dudes. I love the veterans. 8 riders in the front group, dudes. Jonathan Matthews and Merritt Rate are still out there. I think, yep, we still got both a row out there too. So both a row, yeah. So guys, this is what happens sometimes. See Bo push really hard up front. Now he's riding at his own pace, just doing his own thing here. Get to see current cadence. That's probably average cadence and max cadence. So it looks like he spins a higher gear. Looks like he's riding pretty cruisy right now. We got Merritt Rate next. Jonathan Matthews. Then we go back to our front group. We'll stick here for now, guys. Zoom around. And I will get working on the drone cam. So Colin's crazy day. We're doing this. Then I'm going to be in a bit of a scramble. Probably get another coffee in me. We're fueled by coffee and fire here, guys. Get the elite race set up. Talk with Damon. We're going to see how that works out, guys. If there's any hiccups, try not to beat me up too bad. Don't roast me too hard, but I am strong. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but names will never hurt me. I still stand by that. Dudes, if you see anything you want done better, or you have any comments that can help me do this better, just let me know in the comments. Oh, okay. So Geppetto Bill here saying not steering, but positioning. Okay, dude, gotcha. Yeah, that's what I mean, dude. I saw on the control setup, it showed an Xbox controller, and it said tactical positioning. It's like nudging to one side or another, but not jumping from side to side, and you have to wait to fill. Oh, that's cool. So you can't just slam your way in like other platforms do, where you just steer your way across the road and you just smash through people, because realistically, that's not real. Yeah, private links so they won't be visible in the events tab. Yeah, John, so dude, I jumped on this morning, got up at 4 a.m. Colin always gets up early. 5:45, I'm like, well, I got 2 hours till the race starts. I better get my OBS set up, get the studio going here. The studio is actually in the 10x10 cube of cycling, domination, and perspiration. A lot of sweat in here, folks. A lot of sweat. 3% false flatty section here. This is where there's always some damage done. Let's see what they do this time, guys. They're probably getting set up. They're probably trying to start recovering here for the finish line. We've got just over 4 kilometers to go. How's our time looking? Okay, good. Time's looking good. It's 8:24 a.m. in the morning for me. The elites go off at 10 after 9, dudes. So I will be live at 9. So as soon as this is done, I'm jumping, because I got to get the stream set up and make sure everything's good for Damon over at ZMS. Okay, got some pushes going on here. Jeff Baumgartner, Daniel Nussbauer going to the front, guys. Yep, here's Jeff. He likes to push on that little bit there at the top of that 3%er. With 4 kilometers to go, guys, what's their direction going to be here? I think they're not going to just do the ET route. They must slip around it one more time. So I don't think we're taking a left up at the line here, because I think the ET route is only 2.3 kilometers. So we got to figure in another 4 kilometers. They are taking a left. No, No, this is correct. This is correct, guys. Sorry, bad math. Bad math, Colin. Our finish should be just over about 27.6 kilometers, something like that. 27.9 kilometers. We got 2 kilometers to go, guys. Jeff Baumgartner. Yeah, dude. Smart racing here. Wesley Bickler following. Joe Meyer. Get up here, dudes. Get up here. The key point in the race is coming up, dude. It's after Chicken Corner. It's coming. If you're not on the front after Chicken Corner, you's out. You're probably out. It's going to be Gadoosh time for you. You're going to be out the back here, guys. 5 riders in the front, 3 trying to get back on now, frantically trying to get up there. They're trying to get up there, dudes. Here's Chicken Corner. This is where the race happens right here, bros. Jeff Baumgartner drops 657 watts there, guys. He knows what he's doing here. He's obviously recon the course, but here comes Brent Sensenig. Joe Myers coming up as well. Eric Mitchell, dudes. Here we go. There will be some gaps now, guys. There's the gaps. Over the top, Brent Sensenig goes. Give her Brent. Get it. Brent's going. Jeff Baumgartner reacting here. Pushing over 500 watts now. Gets back on Brent's wheel. Brent's backing off. We're probably 1.3 kilometers to finish, guys. 4 riders up front. There is a gap. There is a gap. Group 2 here. They're all saying they're in the front group. We do have 8 riders here. Jeff's pushing again. Now, there is some downhill coming too. This is a good place to attack here as well. 520 watts here. That was probably our 1 kilometer to go banner there. There was flares on the side of the road here. You know, the guys, crazy guys with the smoke flares. Steven Cycles is here. Yeah, dudes, I know there's some guys here that know a lot about Training Peaks. How many routes are on Training Peaks? Steven, I'm just going to say, I'm going to guess like 60 or 70 right now. That's my guess. I know they're putting more on every day. Jeff Baumgartner pushing here. Brent Sensenig coming hard now. Here comes Brent Sensenig. Moving up now. Getting on his wheel. 3rd place rider, Joe Meyer coming, guys. So, guys, we're going to be finishing the ET route. We only have 2 more corners after this. We're going to take a hard right here. Here's our hard right-hand corner. And there's another right within a couple hundred meters. The finish line will then be in sight. And if I zoom out a little bit, guys, I can probably show you this. Yeah, I can see the finish line as we speak. There is the finish line. Ooh, yeah, Baumgartner, Meyer, Sensenig, all pushing over 52k an hour right now. Looks like Joe Meyer's going to the front, guys. Joe Meyer, Jeff Baumgartner, Brent Sensenig comes over the corner on the final right-hand corner, guys. Joe Meyer going to front. It's Brent Sensenig pushing hard. Joe Meyer coming back. Joe Meyer smashes some watts here, guys. Looks like Brent had a disconnect there, folks. Joe Meyer goes through first. Jeff Baumgartner, Daniel Nussbauer, then Brent Sensenig. I'm just noticing that Brent had a big power drop there at the end. I wonder if he had a bit of a mechanical there at the end, guys. Joe Meyer, Daniel Nussbauer, Jeff Baumgartner. Okay, so that's going to be the position now. That was a really good race, guys. Really good effort there by Sensenig, Joe Meyer, and I believe it was Nussbauer at the end there. Over on the side here, guys. Joe Meyer, Jeff Baumgartner. If you look at the top left-hand side of the screen now, we got Joe Meyer, Jeff Baumgartner, Daniel Nussbauer, Brent Sensenig. I think something happened to Brent there. He's pushing huge watts, got past Joe, and then his power just cut to 0. Brent, did you drop a chain there in that sprint? Did Brent have a real mechanical? Jason Drummond in 5th place, Eric Mitchell in 6th, Tristan Knight in 7th, Wesley Bickler in 8th place, Jonathan Matthews in 9th. We still got 2 to finish, you guys. We're going to hang out till then. I'll have just enough time to get all my other stuff done. Steven's asking, does the Zwift Hub work with TPV? There we go. Brent, dude, thank you. Guys, this is why the live chat dominates all the other commentary out there. Brent Sensenig says right here, bummer, came unclipped out of the last corner. Dude, you were leading. I thought you were going to win. Yeah, dude, so, guys, I thought he dropped his chain. He unclipped. He was pushing over 500 watts on that final last section there. Was over Joe Meyer's left-hand shoulder. Power dropped to 0 as Brent unclipped. Brent, very unfortunate. Great job by everyone, dudes. Brent, this is going to be a great series this winter. Christopher Schwenker's here. Hey, Chris, good to see you, dude. Too bad, Brent, you were looking good. Yeah, dude, I think that was Brent's race there in that last finish. He timed it perfectly and unclipped. dude, we need to put some toe clips on as well, or tape yourself in there. John Wayfield saying Shane Brent was looking really good. Yeah, dude, he had it. He had it there. Joe Meyer, Brent came over his shoulder, and I did see, though, that Baumgartner was reacting as well. I don't know if he would have got back on Brent's wheel, but guys, great race. Awesome race. Brent saying he got a little too excited. Great race anyways. Brent, there's next week, dude. Brent, there's tomorrow. Guys, don't forget. There's another race tomorrow. Guys, it's similar to this race, but you go to the coastline as well. So I think they do a loop, and I think it's 6 laps tomorrow. I think it ends up being about a 35-kilometer race. We start on this little farm area, the ET route area, and then you go down to the coast. It's called Coast and Roast. Make sure you recon it today. In fact, when I come back from going to town today to the hospital and all that fun stuff, dogs are going nuts. I will be recon it myself, so maybe you'll see me online. I think I might just go by calling online. I can't remember, or Inside Cycling World. Okay, dudes. Yeah, I'm hearing the dogs go crazy. I'm going to jump just so I can get ready for the elites. I haven't even created the stream now because it got destroyed this morning, so I got to go do that. Please